there and welcome back to Circuit the World. My name's Alice and today, hopefully, I am helping you out. 'Tis the season, the festive season, and that does usually mean the dreaded double S word comes up. That's right, Secret Santa. Now, if you're doing this with work colleagues or family people you know, this is quite fun, can be quite a laugh, good little fun little gifts to give each other. But if you don't know the people you're Secret Santaing with or don't really know the person you've got for Secret Santa, this can be very, very stressful. Now, I have an assistant today, and with a little bit of movie magic, as you can see on screen now, Amazon do have a Secret Santa shop. Basically, the premise of this one is I am going to order 5 Secret Santa presents ranging between £5 and maybe £10. We're going to try and stick to the £5 area. So you can tell if they're dandy or if they're dud. We're just going to have a look now in Amazon Prime's Secret Santa Christmas shop, pick out a few items, and then if you have someone that you need to Secret Santa for and you don't really know what to get, at least you'll have an idea if any of these things are any good. So let's go straight into the Amazon Secret Santa shop and see what we've got going on. How does this work? Our first option is batteries and a book called How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You. So good start, I guess. I don't really know how this works. Prices. Let's go under £10 for our price. Wonderful. We're already seeing a lot of books. Books are a bit of a cheap out, don't you think? And candles. I want to kind of get some interesting things. I don't just want to get books and like toiletries and stuff. That's you know, you can't go wrong with that. That's easy. Happy little accidents. I like Bob Ross. Ooh, what's this? Jelly Belly Cocktail Classic Gift Box. 125 grams, £7.50. Let's take a gander. It's on Prime. Gotta love Prime. Gotta be honest, everyone's doing their Christmas shopping online this year, aren't they? I mean, I've made some presents, but even if I've made them, I've ordered the stuff for them. I don't think I've set foot in a shop to get a Christmas present. I don't think I'm going to either. So it's 2020. Everyone's doing their shopping online now. Let's get some info. See more product details. Product description. Inspired by the most elegant of shaken, stirred, and poured cocktails, Jelly Bellied beans, mixologists blended the finest ingredients in the perfect balance to transport you to the golden age of the cocktail. They left out the distilled spirits, so these mocktails have all the flavors and none of the hangover. Pina colada, yes. Strawberry daiquiri, take or leave. Mojito, okay. Peach Bellini, very nice. Pomegranate Cosmo, don't think I've ever tried that. Each presented in its own compartment. Enjoy one bean at a time or go creative and combine flavors for a unique gourmet treat. Oh! They're jelly beans! I thought it was a cocktail kit. Why am I an idiot? I thought it was a cocktail kit. There has to be some way to filter through this better. To have like stuff. Books, jewelry, beauty, gifts, funny electronics, toys. Let's have a look at toys. Something Wild board game. Wildcard supervillains. Don't really know what this is. Funko Pops. Something Wild. Funko Pops. Funko Pops. That's fairly unhelpful. Apparel. Funny socks. What the hell are they? Mittens. Bow ties. Belts. Pop vinyls in apparel. Because that makes sense. Okay. We are struggling already. Oh wait, how about I do that instead? Then we might not get the Funko Pops. Yeah, okay, that was not helpful anyway. Home. Candles. Oh god. Even Amazon can't help us. Even Amazon is struggling. Here we go. Here's something at least. Bob Ross by numbers. It's a paperback. It's a book. It's not even this stuff. 3 pre-primed canvases. It is. Easy to paint, number selected, 2 landscapes and 1 Bob Ross's famous face, 7 paint pots, mini paintbrush, mini easel for displaying finished painting, full colour fold-out sheets with detailed painting instruction, 32-page book on Bob Ross, including painting tips. Grammar is helpful. But this is not. See all formats and edition. I think it's just going to sell me the book though, not the kit. Amazon, you're letting the side down. I thought this was going to be easy. Your own gin in under a week. Is this an actual kit or is it a book? That looks like a kit. This looks good. This looks like progress. Okay, £8, so a little bit over our £5 price range, but we'll go with it. Make your own gin. Yes, you heard us right. With this kit, you'll be able to turn boring old vodka into delicious artisan gin in under a week. We spent months obsessively testing the spice blend and recipes to make the whole experience easy and tasteable as possible. Complete starter kit include instruction booklet, juniper berries, spices, eco-friendly cotton filter bag, craft paper bottle tags, testing pipette. Just add 700 milliliters inexpensive vodka and a little patience. Okay, we're gonna add this to the basket. This little Secret Santa shop's crap, or is it just because my pricing is too low? But I don't want to spend too much. Socks, cards. What's that? Exploding Kittens card game. Taskmaster. I like Taskmaster. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is really, really poor. I'm disappointed in Amazon for this. Let's see if Amazon can actually help us. Secret Santa gifts under £5. I'm also going to tick Prime because I pay for that, so would like to have it. Yeah, these are all in the same vein. No wonder Secret Santa gifts are normally rubbish. They're all just in the same vein. You can tell I love Secret Santa, can't you? Just all about that life. Magnetic key holders. So they come in a set of 2? Oh my Christ. No, pack of 2 or 4. Color. Oh, jeez. Jeez. No. I only want 1. Look, he can hold your tiny bottle opener, or your scissors, or your paper clips, or your stapler, or your whatever that is, or your pen, or your tiny pliers, because these are things that people like. Look, guys, I'm struggling, okay? I'm caving, and apparently, if you don't know someone, you're just going to get them something alcohol-based. What's this? Upside down wine glass. See, why are these things not offered? This is fun. Again, drink-based, I know. Well, how does it work? Novelty wine glass gift. Soda lime glass, hand wash only, fill using the base of the glass. Serve wine, it looks like it's been suspended in mid-air. Can we get a look at some pictures? How do you drink it? I guess you pour it in the top. Let's find out together. Oh my god. Tipsy-turvy wine glasses. See, if I drop this to under 10, which is usually the limit. Limits for Secret Santa is normally £5 to £10, right? So you go into Amazon Secret Santa shop, you click on under 10, and it's just shit. Really not good. There's a couple of things that are kind of fun, like the little shakers, the wand shakers that have gone walkies now. But most of them is just, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute, this is cool. I mean, this is just me as well. I mean, the game is kind of fun, something to do at least, but most of this stuff is just a bit meh. So maybe not the place to go, or hell, maybe have an idea and kind of at least try and think of an idea, because your generic Secret Santa, which is the words I'm trying to produce from my brain hole, it's just a bit naff. But we are going to order these 5 items: a make your own gin, which is going to take us a week, so with the first one we start, cocktail classics, which are jelly beans, a magnetic key holder, who looks kind of cool, an inflatable beer holder, and an upside down wine glass. I will order those 5 things, and then I will come back when they all arrive, and we will try them out together and see if they're worth it. The price range for me, 11, 8, 8, 7, 8. So we're closer to the £10 mark than the £5 mark. But to be honest, if I go any cheaper, it's all just going to be crap anyway. So I will get all of these things, and I will see you when they have all arrived. So it has been a couple of days since we first recorded the first part of this video, and now our Secret Santa gifts between £5 and £10 have arrived, 4 of which we're going to look at right now. The other takes a week to do, so we'll come back to that. But without further ado, let's start reviewing all of these fantastic products. So the first one we're going to start with is our upside down wine glass. It is literally what it says on the tin. It is a wine glass that is upside down. So it comes in this box which is quite nice, not really alluding to what it is. It feels like it's got like dust or something on the top of it. Like a kind of gritty, I don't know what it is. Whatever it is now on my hand. But aside from that, it's pretty well packaged in its box. If we open it up, you can see it has polystyrene on the inside, and that's a full polystyrene block inside the box, which then has the wine glass inside. So really well packaged, really nice and secure, not liable to be broken. It's pretty much what it says on the tin. It's got a solid base. It is made of plastic. It is made of glass. It does feel a little bit fragile at the bottom. How you would clean this, I have no idea. But it's pretty cool. And it's got like a kind of a champagne-y flute rim to the bottom here, which is very cool. I don't think anyone would pick this up and think it should be the other way around. It's very obvious that it cannot be drunk like a normal wine glass. Obviously the bottom there really giving that away, though I suppose without that bit there, which is obviously very crucial to the glass working, you could mistaken this for a normal wine glass if you didn't know that was on the top. So what I'm going to do is go get something, we're going to pour it in it and see how easy it is to drink from. I have a water bottle here full of Ribena, and we are just going to see how easy it is for us to pour into the, obviously got the wrong thing here. Water bottle, not the best idea. More of my issues currently coming from the water bottle. There it is, all poured out. I think it's gonna hold quite a lot in there. If you filled it up, you definitely get a lot in there. But let's see how easy it is to drink from. Cheers. I've got drips all over me. Well, this isn't going well. How does this work? Well, if you want to drink really slowly, this is definitely the gift for you. That's really weird. This is not deep enough. And because of the angle you have to tip this to get anything out of the stem, like even now it's almost horizontal and it's still not quite there, it's coming out. So I don't know if it would be easier to drink from if it was fuller, but with it having, I'd say probably a bit more than a large glass of wine, probably in there at the moment, it's quite difficult to drink. I'm having to have a really sturdy hold on this, because what you don't want to do is throw it down your face. That's kind of what I'm trying to avoid here. Not the most graceful thing to drink out of, but a fun novelty little gift in the end. Let's see if it's dishwasher safe. It doesn't say anywhere that it is. There's no documentation with it at all. So I'm gonna go with no, it's not dishwasher safe, but I genuinely have no idea how to clean this thing any other way. So no, it's not dishwasher safe because it doesn't say. Maybe it is. If it is, and I've looked it up and I found out, I'm going to put it on the screen right now if it is. But if it's not, I don't know how to wash it. That's a really finicky thing to wash. You'd probably have to just put like soapy water in it and then rinse it out. That's probably be my suggestion of how to clean it. Moving on to product number 2 is our inflatable beer bucket. Perfect for your summer barbecues. Holds up to 10 liters. Let's get this out the packet and see what is going on. I think I'm basically just going to blow this one up. The box is a little bit folded here, which I haven't done, which is a bit of a shame, especially if it was a gift for someone. So just something to note. These all came within 2 days of ordering. Wait, when did I film the first bit? Yeah, I think within 2 days, 2 or 3 days. 3 days to be sure. But 2 or 3 days and they had all arrived. So didn't have to wait too long, which is good for any last minute Secret Santas you might be doing. We also get a thumb up sticker with this one. So that's good, isn't it? So, unwrapping this, it's quite big. It's a bit bigger than I thought it was. It smells like a pool floaty. If you have experienced one of those, that's exactly what it smells like. Yep, as suspected, I now get the privilege of trying to blow this up. I think there's only one mouthpiece. Yep. So hopefully only one section, and this blows up everything. So let's get cracking, shall we? Ta-da! Didn't take too long to blow up. It still needs a little bit more blowing up, but the mouthpiece, to note, to blow it up, is very, very small. A little bit finicky, makes it quite irritating, especially when it starts to get quite full of air, to actually work. There's no air in the bottom layer, so the bottom is just flat. The entire sides are squishy, and also on the inside, if you can see, it's got like a, I don't know, like a protective-y, smushy bit. You know, one of those. But you can throw some ice in there, you can throw some bottles of beer in there, as the picture shows. It's pretty, in itself, self-explanatory. It's not a bad item. For a little joke item for someone, I think it's a great idea. It's one of the, well, it's better than the wine glass, that's for sure. The only thing I would say is that the mouthpiece needs to be a little bit bigger, because it's great now because it's small and it's out the way and you don't really see it, but trying to blow it up, if I tried to blow it up any more than it is now, when it really should be blown up a little bit more than it is now, I would really struggle, which is why I have stopped. But yep, a fun little gift, something a little bit different. And yeah, if you have someone who likes beer, and especially at the moment, if you're in the UK and you're in the tier system as we are, and you are in a tier that is allowed to have people at your house but only outside, this is a great little idea for something that can go outside to just hold your beers. But obviously, if it's empty, it's not going to be very stable, so just keep that in mind. You got to have something in it, or it'll likely just blow down the garden, unless that's what you fancy doing in your evening. So now, on to number 3. Jelly beans! So, this is the one that I thought was a cocktail kit, but isn't a cocktail kit. I kind of wish it had been a cocktail kit. I think that would have been more fun for us. But here we are with the Jelly Belly Cocktail Classics. Inside we have margaritas, strawberry daiquiri, pina colada, pomegranate Cosmo, and peach Bellini. They come in this really nice box. It's not immediately obvious that they are jelly beans, which is good and bad, and you haven't, though it does have the big Jelly Belly symbol on the front, so maybe more self-explanatory than I thought. Let's get the lid off, and each of them come in their own little Jelly Belly sized tray. This comes off the top, and now we can get into all of them, so that's pretty good. I like this. It's good for presentation. Inside the lid as well, we've got this nice little info card, which is pretty darn cool. I quite like this one as a gift, just anyway. I think it's a little bit more imaginative, a little bit more outside the box. It's probably my favorite of what we ordered. Let's see if that rings true with the flavors of the jelly beans, because now we're going to get the privilege of trying them all. So let's start with the margarita, which is a green and dark green speckled jelly bean. It just smells like sugar. Oh, no, it just smells like sugar. So none of these actually have alcohol in them. They're just flavored. My God, that's good. Oh my God, this one's so nice. Buy these, they're lovely. Or even just buy the margarita ones. We haven't even tried the others, but the margarita one's really nice. It's got a very refreshing, light, almost lemonade-y taste to it. It's not quite lemonade. It's lemonade focused with something else with it. I'm out jelly beans stuck to my teeth. Next up, we have strawberry daiquiri, light pink with red speckled jelly bean. You can't really see the speckles, but they're kind of in there. They're more clear on other ones, but again, they don't have a discernible scent. They just smell like jelly beans and sugar. Ooh, that's not bad. It's almost a very artificial strawberry flavor at its basis, but there is a little bit of a hint of the daiquiri in there. That's a good bean. I like the one. Not as much as I like the margarita beans, but that bean is a good bean. Next up, because we're channeling through these, is pina colada. Just a plain yellow jelly bean. No speckles in this one, as far as I can see. Again, I don't know. I'm going to stop smelling them because they don't smell like anything. That's a good bean. Pineapple and coconut are the discernible flavors coming through. Very obvious reasons, because they're kind of the main ingredients of a pina colada. But if you know that's the taste of a pina colada, it's a really good representation. Because of that, I'm not so clued up on what margaritas or strawberry daiquiris or a pomegranate Cosmo would taste like. But the peach Bellini and the pina colada I do enjoy to drink, especially pina colada. It's my favorite cocktail. So it's one that I can kind of say, yes, it does taste like the cocktail with a little bit more confidence than the others. That one's good. A little bit on the sharp side of the pineapple. It's not my favorite one of the bunch we've had. So far, the margarita one is just amazing and leads the way. But that one is very good in representation to the cocktail that it represents. I promise there's not any alcohol in these. Penultimate bean, number 4, is the pomegranate Cosmo, which I've never really heard of before. Dark pink bean with little red speckles in it. I don't know how well you can see that, but... oh, it's got like bits in it as well. See, I don't know what a Cosmo is supposed to taste like. I just don't know what a pomegranate is supposed to taste like, so... I think it's just like a sugary pomegranate is what I would probably say that one tastes like. If so, that is what pomegranate should taste like. Like I said, I don't actually know. None of them have been bad. None of them have been like, blah, I don't want to eat this anymore. And I think the premise of them and just the idea of having cocktail flavored jelly beans is fun anyway. But yeah, they're all pretty good. Still, the margarita is running favorite. And the final bean is the peach Bellini. Just a plain orange bean, like a light orange bean. Okay. Alright. I ate them in the wrong order. That just tasted like peach. They focused on the peach flavor to me, but it's a very artificial peach. It's not a really... I like peach quite a lot, and that doesn't really taste like the peach I enjoy to eat. It's very artificial. There's a strong come through of sugar there, and it kind of goes a little bit bitter. So I wouldn't say that tasted like a cocktail at all. I would say that one just tasted like peach. I'm curious now as to whether they've gone like strawberry with sugar, pomegranate with sugar, peach with sugar, pineapple and coconut with sugar, and then like a lemony soft lemon flavor for the margarita, maybe a lemon and lime flavor for the margarita. Maybe that's what they've gone for, so they're not actually the cocktails, because they obviously can't use alcohol in their jelly beans, but they're very kind of, they're the right flavors, they're like mocktails. Yeah, they are mocktails. So they're kind of the right flavors but without the alcohol in them, and I don't know whether that's, I don't know. Like I said, they're a fun idea. Favorite was margarita followed by pina colada. They were the nicest in my opinion. I'm just going to eat another margarita one because they're lovely. But all in all, I would say these are a great idea. I really like them, and there are none, like I didn't really like the peach Bellini one, but there are none in there I wouldn't eat. I just eat the peach Bellini first because it's just the least best. That's not correct grammar. It's just the worst in the box, but I would definitely say, even as a fun gift for someone anyway, if you need like a stocking filler or something, this is a really good shout. On to number 4, our magnetic key holder. I should probably have keys to test this out, shouldn't I? I'll go get my keys in a minute. It comes with 2 in the box. I couldn't buy it any less than that. Don't worry, they're just together. I couldn't buy it any less than that, so maybe if you were buying this for someone, you get one for yourself, or you just give them 2. Who knows? Basically, for this one, we are going to test out the magnetic strength of the key holder. So we're going to see how strong it is to stick onto something magnetic. Like, well, here it's going to be the side of the desk because that is magnetic. And then we're going to see if it can hold a bunch of keys, namely my bunch of keys. I'm going to go get those and then we can test this out. So let's see how it holds. If I try sticking it onto here, grips quite well. That's quite secure. I can obviously get it off. It's not super strong, but it feels very secure. I guess it would be more secure if you could get all 3 touch points on, but with those 2 touch points, let's see if it can handle my keys. I only have a car key, a house key, whatever this thing is called that I have nowadays, a car lock, and a few little keychains. I don't have a great deal on my keys because I don't like to have a lot on my keys. So, that's where you should hold them, sir, and it's over to you. I'm genuinely impressed with that. I thought it was just going to fall or the keys were going to drop. That's pretty good. There's quite a lot on my keys as well. Let's see if he... Okay, so basically, don't do that. He's now got all 3 touch points on. 1, 2, and 3. And again, let's just get my keys and see if he will take them for me. He's pretty good. I'm genuinely impressed. I didn't think this would work at all. I thought it would just fall. And it's quite easy to just take your keys off there and then plonk and they're back on. I'm very, very impressed with this product. That has absolutely shocked me. I genuinely thought this was going to be absolute rubbish, but it's actually pretty good. It holds on quite well. Obviously, he has to be stuck to the wall or whatever, the fridge, like this. He can't be this way around. But I didn't think that was going to work very well for the money I spent on it. I wonder how long it would last. Kind of curious to find out that. But this is pretty cool. This is a pretty nifty little gift. And I think for a work colleague, for a Secret Santa, this is actually something that's quite different, quite inventive. You'd have to make sure they have something magnetic on their desk to be able to hold it. But even I showed that on the side of my desk with the 2 touch points, just 1 foot in his arm, he does still hold the keys quite well. So massive kudos to this. The underdog that came through. I was not expecting that to be any good at all. And now moving on to the final product, our Gin in a Week makeup. Basically, the premise of this is that I think you add whatever's in this kit to vodka. Cheap vodka, I think it says. Kit includes there you go. The kit includes everything you need to get started. Just add a 700ml bottle of inexpensive vodka and a little patience. So to review this properly, I'm going to put you in the safe and well-trusted hands of future Alice as she takes on the challenge of turning vodka into gin. All you need, apart from this, is a cheap bottle of vodka. I have Russian Standard. Other vodkas are available. It has to be 700ml. This is 70 centiliters, which my brain didn't work out, but of course that is 700ml. So we are good to go. What I'm gonna do is open this up. We'll have a look what's inside first, and we'll see how this is going to work. So we have what looks like a little pack kit. We've got some pipettes, we've got some maze bags. Maybe it's a filter. It's just giving me horror flashbacks. And then what looks like a coaster with some social links on the back. We have what I believe are juniper berries and whatever this is. And then we have another info book with some more social detail, and then the recipe guide here. So it includes an easy to follow recipe, a brief history of gin, and cocktail ideas. Let's get started. I'll need a glass bottle to store your gin. Can't I just store it in that? I'm thinking we're going to try and store it in that bottle. I don't want to take it out of there. A large jar to infuse your gin. You could also use a wide mouth bottle. I'm not prepared. It didn't tell me I needed that. It just told me I needed the vodka. Well, let's see what it says. Make sure the jar you will be infusing your gin in is clean. Wash it thoroughly with warm water. I think we have a jar. So I found the jar and it's a 1.5 litre jar. So yes, we're good to go. I'm just gonna rinse it out. Add the sachet of juniper berries and vodka. The juniper berries need to be added first as they take slightly longer to infuse than the other botanicals. Leave it for 3 to 5 days until the flavour is sufficiently infused. After the juniper berries have been infused for 3 to 5 days, add in the botanics to the gin, then let them infuse for another 2 days. As the gin infuses, you can use the pipette included to have a taste and check how the flavour is developing. It will turn a slight yellow colour. This is normal and comes from natural colours in the dried citrus, including the botanical blend. If you like a more heavily spiced gin, like the brand Ophir, don't know what that is. Why am I on my toes? Don't know why I did that. Then leave it for a day or 2 more until you're happy with the level of spice. After the infusion is complete, separate out the botanicals using the reusable cotton filter provided. Okay, so yeah, not a lot to do today. As expected, so we're gonna put the juniper berries in and the vodka into the jar and then leave it for 5 days. And then I'll come back and do the next bit, and then we'll leave it for 2 days, and then hopefully I'll come back and finish it off. Sounds good.
Hello, 5 days have passed. Well, technically 6 because I forgot yesterday. We're ready to do the next thing on the gin. After the juniper berries have been infusing for 3 to 5 days, add in the botanics to the gin, then let them infuse for another 2 days. That smells really nice. And we'll be back in 2 more days when this is finished infusing, and then I think we're at a stage where we finish it all off. Okay, so it has been another 2 days. The gin is, as it said, a very yellow color now. We were told that was going to happen during this because of the botanics that we put in a couple of days ago. So let's find out what the last few steps are and give it a taste and see finally if this product was worth it. After the infusion is completed, separate out the botanicals and the juniper berries using the reusable cotton filter provided. Okay, so we're gonna filter out. This is gonna be fun. Where am I gonna filter to? I'm gonna need a jug. I'm gonna need some things. Gin strain a bit confusing, but once I got the hang of it, it was okay. The jar I was using in the first place was basically the top of it was too big, so it couldn't really sit over. But on the jar, what I did, basically I can kind of show you. I basically laid it over the top and then was able to hold each side like this and poured in the center, which was a lot more successful. But we are strained out now. This is our gin. I'm gonna try some with the player. Did that even get anything? Oh, it did. To get a little taste of the gin, let's have a look. Oh wow. Yeah, gin straight's quite strong. Well, that's quite strong. That's actually quite nice. There's a really nice flavor to that, which I really enjoyed. So a good gin as the end product. Would I say this is, I think this is worth it. This is a good one. I think this is only secondary to, what one was it? The key holder was very good. I had my keys on that for a week and they didn't fall off and it didn't fall off. So I was really impressed with the magnetic key holder. Yeah, this is pretty good. And the jelly beans were pretty good as well. I also had a bit of an issue with the wine glass. That was very, very difficult to drink from. But what I have found is it makes a really nice little tea light display and it's quite bright. So if you do get it and you can't drink out of it like I couldn't, get yourself some battery powered tea lights and make a little centerpiece because it's much, much, much more useful like that. So let's just go back to Pass Alice where she can fill you in on the rest of things.
Thank you so much for that lovely segment there, Future Alice. Really, really insightful and a great little review on our gin making product. So I think the bottom line is, for me, Amazon's Secret Santa area, I don't think that's great. The lower the price range, the shorter your variety, basically. But I think so long as you're not under £5, even if you're under 10, you can get something. Obviously as well, a lot of these Secret Santa gifts are alcohol focused, which is a bit of an annoyance, especially if you have a colleague who doesn't drink, or if you're getting for someone who is younger. If you're doing like a family Secret Santa, there's not really much here that I could probably say is good for a younger person. They're more for adults, probably more for work colleagues, just little gimmicky gifts to give people. What I would say is this is a complete waste of money. I don't like this at all, purely because its functionality of being a glass in which you can drink from is non-existent. You can't drink from this. So I definitely wouldn't go for this. Even as a joke, I think the novelty of the joke will run out so fast as soon as someone tried to drink from it. So it's not really a novelty to me, it's not really a joke, it's just an annoyance. One I would suggest you buy, which I was very surprised by, is this little guy. I think he was really, really, really good. For the money you spend for him, I just didn't think it was going to work. I thought it would fall off. But that is it for today for my little review of some Secret Santa products. I hope it was helpful. A link to everything that I used in this video will be in the description box down below. But for now, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been an absolute blast, as always. If you enjoyed this video, go show that like button some Christmas-filled love. And if you want to support the channel, go hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss next time I upload a video. Stay awesome, and I will see you all in the next video! I'm gonna stick to drinking out my water bottle for now.